let you go. There's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold me close, now baby.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority. When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday morning runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D.
You go, there's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold me close, now baby. I do what I'm told, still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm. No longer lucky strike, love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, we can roll the dice. Act like you're surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, 'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe.
Well, I'm here. I tell you, behind the scenes work, boy. What a Thursday. Hello, everyone. I'm in my happy place, my happy space. How are you doing? Hope you had a good evening so far. How was the day for you? It was, for me. But I'm thankful I'm here. We're ready to get the show going. This evening's edition of Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect, right here on Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power.
To walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm.
I'm welcoming each and every one of you wherever you are.
Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, yeah, you're ready to go.
Yes, our hearts are beating fast, right?
The dice, act like you
And we're energized and ready to go. I'd like to say a very special hi to DJ Linkage. I got my break right here, and I'm still rolling. I'd also like to say a very special hi to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, or KVR Network. Chris Welby, and so I want to say hi to Julia. Yes. Julia is rolling out slowly. Oh boy, I tell you. Fit FM 96.7. Julia is resilient, you know, that's what we have to do. No matter what, we feel like they beat us up and stuff, but we're still going, right? Hello, everybody. My show is sponsored by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Narita Avenue in the Bronx. A very special hi to my YouTube family and the family right here online with Linkage Radio. We have a multiplicity of apps, and you're on one of them. A very special hi to you. 6:41. We have to go fast. And you know, I apologize for the delay. There were updates going on. And I'm telling you, it was just one of those days that's slow. But anyway. Medea. Hello to co-producer Mr. Evel Green. How are you? What do we have? Inspirational Zone coming up next, and we're literally gonna whip things up. So we're gonna be thankful in that moment. New Zone, Jamaica Information Service. They're taking us highlights. In Flashback with Lady D, Cold Stove Chronicles, where taste met tradition. We did the oil stove last week. We did, yes. And in Voices After the Storm, Healing the Mind. How do you heal when the storm is gone, but the pain remains? Hurricane Melissa didn't just destroy homes, it shattered lives, and people are just stressed and seeing things, hearing things. In open discussion, no more swipe drama. Omni is taking over. NYC's officially retiring Metro cards by December 31, replacing them with Omni Tap and Go technology. It's a good evening. It is Thursday evening. Our telephone numbers are 914-268-6148, 876-219-3474. And I can't wait to get some praise in my spirit. This morning at home, we were just playing praise songs. It was just so nice. We got up, I put it on, and we listened to devotional. And then we have, our moments of just giving thanks. Did you give thanks today, or you rushed? But maybe when you were on the train, or you were in a bus, or you were walking or driving, you say, Lord, go with me. And he hears you. He takes it 2 little seconds to, No, don't worry. He takes it. But don't forget to spend that special time. 6:43 p.m. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez Green. Born in Kingston. Went to Clarendon when she was 7. I wouldn't change it for anything. Where are you from? I brag all the time where I'm from. I wonder where you're from. So good evening to you, wherever you are. And let's get our praise on, because we have to break some shackles and stuff that's going on. But it's a good day. I'm so happy to be here. Happy to have you here with me. Please share the link with someone. Invite them to join me right here on Center Stage.
son is set free is truly free indeed. No more chains. My shackles are broken. I am delivered, yeah. My shackles are broken. I've been set free. My shackles are broken. I am delivered. My shackles are broken. I've been set free. My struggles are over. I am delivered. My struggles are over. I've been set free. I say my struggles, they're over, yeah. I am delivered. My struggles are all over. Praise God, I'm set free. It's my time to break free, break free. Lord, I've been waiting. It's my time to break free, totally free. It's my time to break free. Lord, you know I've been waiting on you. It's my time to break free, totally free.
Even in your situation, God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that you ask or think, according to the power that worketh in you. Let him bring purpose out of your pain and turn your mess into a message. Bring you redirection where you're struggling with rejection. The shackles are broken in Jesus' name.
Shackles are
You have been delivered. It's over.
I am delivered.
It's over.
Yeah.
You are free in
My
Jesus'
shackles, they're all broken. Oh, God has set me free. I gotta let you know, your shackles, they're broken.
You've been delivered.
You've been delivered, yeah. Your shackles are broken.
They're all broken.
One by one, two by two, yeah.
Yes.
God has set you free. And now it is your time to break free.
Break free.
Yeah, mount up on eagle's wings. 'Cause
Break
you've
free.
been waiting
You
on the
have been
Lord.
waiting.
Waiting
You
on the
have been
Lord.
waiting.
Now
Now
he's
your
saying, come unto me, all ye who are heavy laden.
Wow, what a powerful moment in Inspirational Zone. My shackles are broken. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Next, I think it's next week that we'll be having gospel evening. You know we do. So we'll be selecting some great songs to uplift us, and you can call in and share the goodness of the Lord. Hello, everyone. It's 6:49 p.m. It's now time for New Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service, and I know you are ready and waiting, especially a certain gentleman, King, who is in the news, boy, in the news up here. So good evening to you. And if you're online, we welcome you. I'm asking all my YouTubers to just click the like button. Click the like button. I see you. Click the like button for me. And it's now time for us to get into the news because we don't want to miss a moment of what's happening in our neck of the woods, Jamaica. You know how we do around here. We have to jump like there's no tomorrow. Like there is no tomorrow. Welcome, everyone. It's now news time. News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service.
Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, November 20, 2025. A National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA, has been established with special powers to lead, coordinate, fast-track, and oversee the post-Hurricane Melissa reconstruction phase. The authority is a statutory body that will report directly to the Office of the Prime Minister. It will have special powers to accelerate planning approvals, procurement, and public investment and implementation, as well as reducing delays for priority reconstruction projects in designated special reconstruction areas. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness updated the nation on the development during a press briefing on Wednesday.
The NARA will focus on building back better, safer homes, climate-resilient infrastructure, better land use planning, relocation from high-risk zones, and taking the opportunity to introduce new industries and new businesses to areas that previously had no economic base. The NARA will be much larger in scope, obviously, and scale, and established under special purpose legislation. Given the extraordinary powers that will be sought to expedite reconstruction, the NARA will be set up with a sunset date of 5 years, renewable by Parliament.
Prime Minister Holness says the work will begin with immediate funds of approximately $1.15 billion from the National Natural Disaster Recovery Fund, NNDRF. He says approximately $650 million is accessible from the NNDRF. This includes money from Jamaica's catastrophe bond, policies with the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Facility, and various credit contingent claims with the IDB and World Bank.
It is likely that the government of Jamaica will have to borrow to finance reconstruction beyond what will be available in our NNDRF. We have immediate access to approximately, and please note I use the word approximately, $500 million from the IMF's Rapid Financing Facility, the RFI. The RFI facility does not come with policy conditionality.
Dr. Holness says administrative expenditure for the newly established National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority will be financed from the national budget. The National Housing Trust, NHT, is now accepting applications for a series of disaster relief initiatives implemented to support contributors and mortgagors whose homes and livelihoods were affected by the passage of Hurricane Melissa. The initiatives include the Hurricane Relief Loan, the Special Disaster Grant, and a moratorium on mortgage payments. Together, they form a comprehensive framework to ease the financial burden faced by families as they begin rebuilding. Through the Hurricane Relief Loan Facility, NHT contributors and current and former mortgagors may access up to $3.5 million at an interest rate of 2% to do home repairs or improvements. Contributors may also apply for a loan on behalf of an immediate family member whose home was damaged. There is a 6-month repayment moratorium. For the special disaster grant, contributors and mortgagors who can demonstrate significant need will be able to apply for up to $500,000. This money may also be used to supplement the hurricane relief loan, cover the 2% insurance excess, or provide support where insurance coverage is insufficient. Priority consideration will be given to contributors unable to afford a loan, those who can only finance part of the repairs, persons assisting immediate family members, or pensioners whose homes or solar systems financed under the NHT's Smart Energy Grant were damaged. Consideration will also be given to former contributors willing to regularize their contribution status. The NHT is also offering an automatic 6-month moratorium to mortgages in the 7 most adversely affected parishes, namely Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, Trelawney, and St. Anne. The moratorium allows for a temporary suspension of all or part of the required monthly mortgage payments. Mortgagors in all other parishes who are experiencing hardship or income disruption due to the hurricane may also apply for a moratorium of up to 6 months. Applications close January 31, 2026 and will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. In addition to the disaster relief initiatives, the NHT has activated its comprehensive homeowners insurance arrangements. Mortgagors whose properties were damaged by Hurricane Melissa are encouraged to submit peril insurance claims at any NHT branch office by January 15, 2026. Submissions must include a completed peril insurance claim form, an estimate of the damage, photographs of the damage, and valid identification. More information on the various disaster relief initiatives being offered by the NHT can be found on the agency's website, nht.gov.jm/recover. The Ministry of Agriculture, through its Research and Development Division, has handed over 450 pounds of vegetable seeds to the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, for distribution to farmers free of charge. The handover took place on Wednesday and forms part of the ministry's immediate recovery response to Hurricane Melissa's devastating impact on Jamaica's agriculture sector. The seed donation includes pumpkin, cowpeas, corn, sorrel, and West Indies red pepper, and included untreated seeds to benefit the organic farming sector. These will be distributed across all 13 RADA parish offices, as well as the Jamaica Agricultural Society, JAS. Priority will be given to the parishes most affected by the hurricane. Over 400 farmers are expected to benefit, with approximately 160 acres targeted for cultivation. The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is doing assessments to determine how it can help members of the Bluefields Bay Fishermen's Friendly Society in Westmoreland get back on their feet post-Hurricane Melissa. The society is a close partner in NEPA's work to address environmental matters on that side of the island. Representatives from the agency visited the group on Tuesday to begin assessing how they can assist with their recovery efforts.
Bluefields area was severely impacted along with Black River and along all that coastline. So we want to come and make contact because, we were out of touch with a lot of our partners here. The facilities aside, we are looking more at the humanitarian aspect of it because, lives are just completely disrupted. The work, the partnership that they have with us, they can't do it if they themselves are not in a state to be able to offer that job. So we are now trying to assess their situation and see how we can offer meaningful assistance.
In the meantime, a team from the National Fisheries Authority donated food items, drinking water, mosquito nets and blankets to the group to aid in their relief process.
A lot of them have been displaced. A lot have not been going out to sea. A lot of boats have been damaged on this beach. And so also a lot of houses have been damaged. Persons are out of work. So just for immediate relief, to aid in their supply of food for themselves and for their household.
The Electoral Office of Jamaica, EOJ, has suspended the fee for registered electors to replace their voter ID card. This temporary measure is intended to ease the burden on citizens whose ID cards may have been lost or damaged during the hurricane. Director of Elections Glasspool Brown says the EOJ has taken the decision as it recognizes the importance of replacing critical identification documents at this time. EOJ constituency offices in several of the most affected parishes are operating with reduced opening hours due to lack of connectivity and other utilities. As a result, offices in Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James and Trelawney are only open Mondays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The EOJ offices in Black River, St. Elizabeth and Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland are temporarily closed due to infrastructural damage from the Category 5 storm. Electors who require services in these areas are urged to visit any of the other EOJ constituency offices. A list of offices may be found on the EOJ's website or by contacting the head office at 876-922-0425-9. The Jamaica Defence Force JDF Coast Guard has seized 990.71 pounds of cocaine with an estimated street value of 3.7 billion Jamaican dollars. The seizure resulted from a successful joint counter-narcotics operation offshore Jamaica on Wednesday. The 1st District Jamaica Defence Force Coast Guard was reportedly conducting routine patrols south of Jamaica when it pursued and intercepted a vessel believed to be transporting illicit narcotics. During the chase, persons on board the suspected vessel threw multiple packages overboard, which were swiftly recovered by the JDF Coast Guard boarding team. The contraband was secured and transported to the 1st District JDF Coast Guard base, where it was handed over to the Narcotics Police for processing. And finally, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security has called an urgent meeting with the management of the Bahia Principe Grand Jamaica and Bahia Principe Luxury Runaway Bay hotels amid reports of a redundancy exercise at the properties. The move comes after the company announced that the Grand Jamaica Hotel would remain closed until December 1, 2026. This is 1 year beyond the original timeline. The management of the properties say the change is a result of extensive damage from Hurricane Melissa and reconstruction delays. As part of its mandate to uphold stable labor relations, the ministry says it has formally written to the hotel's management, inviting them and their representatives to a conciliatory meeting on Monday. Talks are expected to focus on the union's concerns, the way forward, and measures that could lessen any negative impact on workers. The ministry is urging the public to avoid drawing conclusions until the discussions are completed. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.
New Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. I love to do that. Good evening and welcome back. I hope you were so informed. And don't forget, I'm seeing only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to see more likes, please. If you've not yet tapped the like button with that little thumb going on, we're going to have a conversation. Please tap the like button like right now. All right, let's get the show going. 2 minutes after 7 o'clock. And I just want to do my segment that I call my celebratory moments. If you are celebrating a birthday, a wedding anniversary, you got a job, you're getting married, someone passed away, so that may not be a celebratory moment, but we're giving thanks for their life. How about that? Welcome to the segment, everybody. You're not left out. You are who is talking to me. You are so, so, so important. Here we go.
Celebrating life's sweet moments on Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Who's celebrating a birthday, just got married, marking an anniversary, or welcoming a brand new baby? We're here to shout it out loud and proud, Caribbean style. Birthday vibes, more like more blessings and extra cake on the side. Tied the knot, one love, one heart. Here's to forever. Anniversary time, still going strong. That's worth celebrating every step of the way. New baby in the mix, welcome to the world, little one. We're cheering you on already, no matter the milestone. Voices with the Lady D is where we celebrate you, with love, laughter, and vibes. Tune in live only on Voices with Lady D, YouTube, Fit FM, Linkage Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network.
I just love that. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's now time for Flashback with Lady D. Monday, I said, last Thursday, I said, hey, we're not going to be no pillar of salt like Lot's wife. However, I know, so I'm like Rose now. I'm not picturing Sicily. I'm picturing a classroom in the Caribbean, especially my primary school classroom. And I'm picturing myself as the teacher. And I have my ruler in my hand, chalk in the next. And I walk up to that, we would say blackboard or chalkboard. And I write on there, flashback. But I wouldn't say Lady D at the time. And I say to the class, those of you who have a coal stove, hands up. And you would perhaps see the children holding up their hands, right? Who have coal stove, hands up. Well, it's all about you this evening because I'm featuring your coal stove. How many of us know that when you cook, especially like rice and peas on the coal stove, father, that's father without the TH. It is the nicest tasting thing. You could just eat a plate of rice and peas without protein. Not true. Back in the day, the coal stove wasn't just a heat source. It was a culinary storyteller. So I could tell you the story about the coal stove. I used coal stove only if gas was finished. We always say gas done or gas gone. That's the only time. Or if it's the coal stove or the oil stove that I featured last week. But for some people, that was it for them every day. That was it. Could I get some thumbs up in the YouTube chat? And you can say, or you can write, Lady D, that was my life. Yep, the coal stove, right? And I know you blow and you blow and you fan and you fan. And sometimes if it could have barely catch you, so kind of bad coal me get. And you curse the coal. Literally. You stressed your eye around water. All kinds of things are happening that one moment with you and the coal stove. Talk truth. So it's slow, consistent burn allowed for deep simmering and rich flavor development, especially in dishes like, well, not many of you had no oxtail. Maybe when you cook stew peas, stew chicken, or if you're doing stew pork, and as a rice and peas, even white rice, you just had to make sure that you measure up your water well. And you know how to hoist it after a while so that it don't burn. Talk truth. Yes, man. Or red pea soup. I remember once, so this is story time. My aunt's uncle's cousin, I lived in Tollgate. I was going to high school. His girlfriend was coming from foreign. And so Auntie Madge asked me to cook, because I would cook. So and she said, Gomez, I love when you cook red pea soup. And so I was cooking. You know what happened though? Gas gone. I'm like, what am I going to do now? And then I kindly go into the little storage area where I know that little equipment is kept. Me had to go down to down the crossroad, down toll gate, and go to this place where I could get coal. You won't see me in the day hustling to come back home to cook the soup. And I tell you, the soup, me and the coal and a fan and a fan and a fan. Finally, soup cook. And I was told it was very tasty. And Auntie Madge was saying, Gomez gas gone and you cook the soup. And I'm like, yes, Auntie, and thing. So, red pea soup or Sunday rice and peas. That steady heat meant you could put it on and forget it. Perfect for busy households, so them think. Where the pot bubbled while life happened. Sure. And let's not forget the smoky undertone, coal added, just like I said, to roasted breadfruit or baked pudding with the thing I run on the top. A taste memory etched in every Jamaican yard. Am I not speaking truth? Me not talking truth? So then came the transition from coal to click. As kitchens modernized, gas and electric stoves brought speed, precision, and convenience to those who could afford it. Because I know when the gas stove and stuff coming in, man, you all watching people, getting delivery. But you weren't getting no delivery. Because there was no delivery to be had. Because you couldn't afford it. So let me talk up the things with you. Tell truth. No more ash to sweep or coal to buy. Just a twist of a knob or a press of a button. But in that shift, we traded some of the ritual for efficiency. So today's induction cooktops and smart ovens often clean, energy and programmable settings, but they can't quite replicate the vibes of a coal-fired pot bubbling on a Saturday morning. No, sir. So, if I should ask, what dish just don't taste the same unless it's done on the coal stove? Your favorite dish or a dish you know in general? Or which modern gadget you glad fi have? 'Cause coal stove never easy. I give you a few minutes to call me because we have some other discussions to get into. 914-268-6148. Can I get a call about the good old... Talk to me. Yes, ma'am. And I go to the phone line and I say, who is on the line?
The only king in your life.
Yes, sir. How are you, King?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Looking at you, I love the blue. I love the blue.
Thank you. Chop.
You just know how to make them all look good.
Hey, thank you, King. What you say?
Okay. Number one gadget, pressure cooker. Jesus, the pizza cook from God send man and the cold bun out and done. And the peas not cook.
Oh, Lord.
And it's spoken from last night. With garlic and whatever in it was so here. I mean, I tell you, say, cold, that's a cold bun out and the peas not cook. And grandmother come from church and the rice and peas not cook.
Oh, Lord.
So pressure cooker was the biggest thing.
So you were
So even when you had the cold now, go ahead.
No, I was saying you were jumping for joy.
I tell you, when the pressure cooker come queen, until some people decide to cook cow foot after church one night and burn the pressure cooker like nobody business.
Oh, gee, so the pressure cooker not easy though. It can blow off too,
Mr. Queen, it's after me, my stepmother always say, no, make sure you throw it under, put it under the pipe with the cold water. After me, even put it under the cold pipe, under the pipe with cold water, and I realize the danger, you know.
Right.
And some people come from church and say, in a night, you know, Queen, so me feel for the cold food, and me a cookie cold food, me go sit down in front of TV, you know what happened. From that day, Queen, I bring the TV to the kitchen.
Oh, hi. Sure. That's right. That's right.
So, me no go back and no, Queen, as much as me the America now, me no cook and go living room now, nowhere. Me still don't watch it patch from the start till it done.
Lord, I know how that is. No, it's true. I know a friend back in the day, she did the pressure cooker thing and the top flew off. Yes, it's fly, as would I say, fly off.
A lot of people did afraid of it, you know. A lot of people did afraid of it.
Yes.
Until we advance now, till we have electric pressure cooker, but we can time it and we can set the pressure and we can go on a bed.
That's right. Sure. So, I thank you for sharing this story because many people.
But the stew pork, boy, Queen, the stew pork, probably outside where the smoke, you know, and the curry chicken back, and the steamed Sunday morning callaloo with the hard dough bread, and the chocolate tea where my grandmother wanted me. Wallace, boy, you better put it down.
I've had the pleasure of the chocolate tea. Seriously, didn't know it was so hot and make one good draw up.
No, sir. Me tell a man, say, me Queen when I was a child, me too greedy. Me not drink no soup hot, no porridge hot, and no hot tea me not drink up to this day. Me are nothing hot enough, friend.
Yeah, and I love my food hot. I like to blow.
Yes, man, you're not country people. Me not blow nothing. You put on fire out the door and smoke, then it blind me eye. When you come in, you think of smoke. Not to mention everything, but you're going to take a bram with water soak. And then when you put it cursing, I touch it.
Yes.
Then my grandmother, she see her no strong. The cursing, the food smell like cursing.
I know. Cold stove, Flavor Forge Power. Back in the day, the cold stove.
Queen, I don't know if anybody remember the one burner green personal stove. Them so like a one burner with the Chinese people them used to sell. Who remember them? Them a one burner, but then green. My grandmother have that stove inside the nighttime tea. That no use no other time, Queen. That no use no other time. It look new right throughout your lifetime because my grandmother used it. Only a night tea. Then who remember the personal stove now with the wick where you have to clean out the wick and the glass buckle? You know who broke the glass buckle? Me tell us, Queen, I whole heap of trouble enough. Me tell a man, say, my grandmother never wants to be near a lampshade and the personal buckle for the personal stove where you turn that long handle, where you turn and turn.
Okay. By the way, I see co-producer says, King, you're like the Jeffersons. You move up.
Way up. Way up. But you talk about that. Me come to deep. Me don't know who remember. Then you have some deep freeze where you can take up one little door and then you have one double door and then you have single door. The freezer, so you know, up in the entire freezer top, they have little compartment. Me don't know who know their freezer there. And the gifts refrigerator where you hang the one uniform back of the fridge every night you come home you wash it. Who remember the gifts the fridge? It tell us that way back, you know. And the speedy with the punch button on the side where you knock it, and the flicker, you knock it again. And it's off.
Oh, yeah. Okay, King, thank you.
Okay, my $100 that.
I got it. Received. I'll send you your receipt. Lordy. Yes, flashback with Lady D. Well, I have not yet done my shout outs to my family on the YouTube channel, and I think I should do so now because I saw a friend of mine popping down the bottom. So let's say good evening to Pat J. Shernsey. Yes, Patty, we missed you on Monday. We missed you. Who else is here? Chris. Chris says, I was literally just going to send you a message, Lady D. I kept updating the radio, wondering what's going on. Never mind. I came in and the main machine that I use here, it decided to update twice, and I just had to wait. It's one of those things. Let's see who else now. Yvonne. Hey, Yvonne, good evening to you. And Mikey, my brother, is here. Pat says, hi, well, I got the link this evening. I missed you guys as well. Okay. Lucania, I see you. How are you? Praise the Lord. Okay. Who else is here? And my sissy Jen. Hey, Jen. Jen says, pleasant evening, family. Okay. Wow. Good evening. Then she says, yes, Lady D, truly. Thank God for life. As long as we have life, there's hope. Thank you, Lord. Amen, Jenny. Marie, pudding on the coal stove, Lady D. Yes, pudding on the coal stove. Thank you for that, Marie. Marie, you back yet? Are you? Let's see. Also, Jen says, wood fire too, with 3 big rock stone. Best fire for rice and peas and chicken. Back soup, cornmeal, porridge, and bulgur. Okay. Then we have, then King, you did pressure cooker. Oh, Lord. Then Jen says kerosene pan, a goat head soup. Okay. I love my pressure cooker. Good evening, Sharon. Cher. Oh, Lord, Cher, how you do? She says, don't forget the cow foot. Yes, ma'am. King, you're like the Jeffersons. You're moving on up. Assistant co-producer, King Ryan, you need your own show. Let's see. Sharon. Okay, so good evening, everybody. So, of course, we just went back in time with our coal stove. What should I bring next week? You tell me. What should be our flashback for next week? That should be nice. Coming up in a few minutes, we're talking about After the Storm, Healing the Mind. Let's see. I wonder if this is Marie that I have just put a little hollow out for.
Yes.
Good evening.
It is.
Hello.
Can we have dinner together?
Well, hello.
I would love to have dinner with you. Can we have dinner together?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
And will you wait for me till I get to your address?
Of course. How are you doing?
Well, I am missing you. I like your company. I would like to share your company.
Okay. All right. And what other topic we have this evening?
Yeah, we'll have dinner, and after dinner we go to a private place where we can share our loving together.
I hear that.
Would you mind doing that?
I think you carry me way gone to the left. Can I help you there?
Okay, all right. So let me get out to the left and get to the right.
That would be good.
Okay, so have a good evening.
Blessings to you too. Alrighty, so let's keep moving. After the Storm, Healing the Mind. Now, this evening's segment explores the emotional aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, which devastated parts of Jamaica last month. And I came across a article in the Jamaica Observer. And it said, let me read it for you. It says, and this is how we'll be able to, our telephone number 914-268-6148. Parity residents plead for mental health support. Let me share a bit of it with you. Residents of Parity in St. Elizabeth are urgently calling for mental health assistance for neighbors still struggling emotionally in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, as the community works to rebuild from the devastation left by the Category 5 storm that slammed into the southwestern end of the island on October 28. The residents have sounded the alarm on which they described as the widespread mental health challenges that now linger. Quote, "We need counseling because this morning I was picking up some stuff, and that is when I started to feel away. To see what I had, and now I cannot find it. Not even my ID I can't find. Right now I must have high blood pressure, hypertension, because my eyes are weak, my body is weak, and I am feeling dizzy," end quote, said Petulia Evans, a resident of Parity. Noting that neighbors are visibly traumatized, she shared, quote, "I have a friend. She took off weight because she is traumatized. Some people look out of space and talk to themselves. Even my mother, she sits down every day and just talk to herself," end quote. Fisherman Ronnie Bennett echoed the call, explaining that although relief workers have provided food and water, mental health needs remain unmet. Quote, "One of the main things affecting the area right now is mental health. A lot of persons need counseling. People have lost about everything. If you talk to persons and they are telling you what they have lost, you would see them start crying because some don't know when and where to start. Their livelihoods have been deteriorated. Many are talking to themselves," end quote, he said. Bennett, who lives a mile from the sea, described how waves pushed seawater into his home, destroying his property and livelihood. And I quote, "I lost 2 engines, a car and my boat that went over the mangrove. A lot of furniture in the house gone far over the mangrove. As you can see, over the seaside is hard. A lot of things got mixed up with other people's stuff, and a lot of them are no longer good," end quote, he said. Authorities have repeatedly warned that the psychological impact of Melissa will linger long after the storm. On November 6, Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, announced that his ministry expects worsening mental trauma among victims. At that time, Tufton said his team would be partnering with an expert from the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, to address the issue. He added that the ministry would be deploying field officers to identify communities in need of psychosocial support. The Jamaica Psychiatric Association and the Jamaica Psychological Society have also joined forces to volunteer assistance in the hardest hit areas. And of course, the article continues. But people are observing each other and they realize that people are not well. They keep hearing the hallowing sound that the winds came with. And when it started to rip off their roofs or blow out their windows, you name it, they experienced it. Right now, there's a couple at my church. They're pastors, Doctors Donovan and Faith Thomas. They are the owners and operators and hosts of Choose Life International. They are into mental health counseling and all of that. And so they are now in discussions with some companies in Jamaica because the call has gone out that they need help with mental health professionals to go into Jamaica and help to talk to people. So I'm hoping they'll be able to go into the nook and crannies of these communities where people are in need of help. So, we're asking, how do they heal when the storm is gone? And the article clearly outlines how people are just wandering around, just a walk around, because they've lost so much and they've experienced trauma. And, it's not just the deaths, which the loss is in the 40s, climbing, but it's of their livelihoods and a sense of safety. So there's visible distress and support efforts. The Jamaica Psychiatric Association, they are working through the discussions and, bringing people together to expand that psychosocial support. And, the barriers to healing, it requires communication challenges in rural areas, make it hard for families to connect and access help. There were some places that just cut off. It's like nobody remembered them and nobody could get to them. It was very hard. So can you imagine, even in that moment, one, the hurricane mash up your place and you're isolated. Two, no help can reach you. That must be traumatic. So, these are some of the things that they are aware of, but they may not have the professionals on site to deal with so many people in these places. So they have to reach out for help, which they are doing. So I don't know if there are people who are listening to me who you are perhaps a mental health professional, or you're a counselor, or people who are into counseling and they're into mental health practice, that you would like to offer your services, or people that you can refer to the Ministry of Health and they will connect you. But we have to make the appeal because our people need help. It's terrible, 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 terrible. So if you know people, we would ask that you reach out and give them some help. Give them some help. And we have to make the appeal from this angle. People need help. And I mean, this article only captured about 3 or 4 instances of people who have expressed where they are and what's going on with them. So, it's not easy. But I thought that we need to be more aware, even as we are talking about Hurricane Melissa, but the after effects is traumatic. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible. And I tell you all that I experienced Gilbert, and my entire day was spent moving furniture, looking up in the sky as the wind took the roof, and it was a shingle house, all kind of drama. So I know what that is like. A pleasant good evening to you.
Thank you.
Good evening, DL.
Thank you for wishing me a blessed good evening.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm feeling fine.
Mm-hmm.
Look here, Robin, if you may just speak to something I heard earlier on regarding pressure cooker.
Oh dear, you take me back there, so.
But I don't know what was said, but I think I heard the part that about the danger of what can happen. But I've never what was the story? What was the context?
I was doing my flashback segment, and we were just talking about the coal stove, and then we did the transition from the coal to the click. So you have fancy gadgets now for cooking and all of that. So that's what that.
You might say cook. You might say them cook on comfort with pressure cooker, but well, maybe in Jamaica back in those days they never had slow cooker, aka crock pot.
Right.
Where you slow it down and make it cook at its own time, still not already pressure cooker. But just say danger and safety of pressure cooker. I've never had my use some pressure cooker, use a pressure cooker blow upon them and pressure cooker burn them and so forth. Because, you go at it at one of two ways. You turn off the stove from underneath it and make it, I call it steam blow off. Or you, in the sink and run the pipe on it. And cool it down. And then everything good to go, It doesn't matter how people handle it. Now, talk about the fallout of Hurricane Melissa. A lot of us never give thought about. And that is in the whole area of agri and aquaculture, because food that has been terribly affected and food take a little time to come in. And we are in November now. This is not planting season. This is reaping season done, and you made them underground or wait for spring to come to spring up. There's some people in the Trelawney and major yam producing area where suffer severe loss. Lots of people lose them animals. Damon Crawford, one of them who was a goat farmer, who was a goat.
Yes.
The fish industry disturbed. People lose them boats and all that stuff, and the fish, everything disturbed. Bees all about. Need bees for honey and pollination comes back to food. Birds. And a lot of things that there's a falling out.
Right. And I was just now addressing the mental health aspect of, or people there who need support. They still, they can't sleep at night. Some of them have nowhere to sleep. That's one.
Nowhere.
But, the after effects of the trauma they experienced, some of them are just not themselves. So I was just explaining to
absolutely, you're totally out of whack, because you see, a lot of people not gonna have anywhere to live, and especially those people who are from informal communities, aka capture land, because real government want help them. Government can build upon informal community because say, whose land is it? The permanent structure can't go up and they can put back borders and zinc house on it. Because they're going to suffer the same fate. Right. So that's a big issue. A huge issue that they're not going to have nowhere to live. And some people take them a long time to end up with a little house that they have in capture land.
Right.
So, and here's another issue. Another call from our good pal from Jamaica, best school band, Raven.
Okay, Imani.
She reached out to saying that there are some students who are preparing to do exam. Who don't have money, they don't have the money now, there's no money to pay for the subject.
Right. So
so she can reach out. She can reach out in the context of micro looking out for some students that are from schools that are in the competition. So narrowing it down to those who are participate in that competition and who have a part of bands and who need help in terms of paying for them exam. So it's a lot of stuff. It's really simple out there.
Yes, it's difficult. It's difficult. And so back to the mental health aspect of it, because even that too, children in school whose parents can't afford now because they've lost a lot, they too are worried, will they be able to sit the exam? So then they too need, mental health support. I am stressing that because for everything that has happened there, people are in a emotional turmoil.
Well, absolutely.
And we have to think of it. So thank you, DL.
No, no.
All right, blessings. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Most of you, I realize, in the YouTube chat were expressing your complete disgust at the caller who called previously. But I've learned over time how to handle some things. There are people who will call and they will be inappropriate, but as the presenter, you have to maintain your composure and ensure that you dismiss them in an appropriate manner. So not to worry about it. I believe, and thanks to Cher, who says I handled it nicely. There you go. The show continues right here on Center Stage. Well, Patty, I missed you. How are you?
And I miss you too, Lady D.
What happened to your Monday?
Lady D, Gomez Queen. I did not get the link. I don't know what was happening. I have not been receiving the link, but today I did receive it.
Okay, great. I'm not sure what happened there, my
Yes, I did receive it today, yeah, but for maybe about two weeks now, I have not been receiving the link. I have to go searching on YouTube, and I couldn't find you. So when I put my TV on, there you are on the TV. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. They're busy doing their thing.
Yes. Well, you know, a technical glitch, you know. Before I get started, I just want to say what I saw in the chat. I didn't like what I heard. I think it's just inappropriate. Yes, you handled it well. But people have to realize we are supposed to be professionals and we must have respect for each other. No one should go out of their scope to make us feel uncomfortable. This is a program where adults are, it's not.
Yes,
I think I'm going to leave that alone.
Yes, we understand.
Yes. So I was really bothered by it, but yes, you handled it very well.
All right, thank you.
Yes, you are welcome. Yeah, in reference now to the hurricane victims in Jamaica, on a psychological level, I can just imagine how frightening it is. I was talking to two of my sisters earlier this evening, and I was saying, can you imagine? You can't even build. You cannot rebuild because there's constant water coming up. You are totally displaced. You have lost your home. You lost your documents. You were unable to retrieve anything, and you can't even rebuild. The trauma that these folks are experiencing, it's not easy. And yes, I know the government is a little slow because there are areas where there are no roads, so they're unable to reach these people. But they should be able to get some form of help by now because they have helicopters. They have these rugged trucks that, can ride out the water to get to these people. It's very, very difficult. I know I'm sitting in my comfort zone and I'm very blessed, but it does not exempt the fact that I should not exercise sympathy and empathy for someone who is less fortunate than myself. I know if I was in that situation, someone would want to try to help me. So I guess the government, they're doing the best that they can. And for those of us who are overseas, yes, we're doing the best we can. But I want to ask you a question, Lady D. Is there accountability for the funds that have been sent to the country? Who is in charge? Who is who's watching the gate?
So the government had advised that the Office of Disaster and Emergency Management, ODPEM, people who are donating, So we are talking about online donations here now first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They encouraged that monies be sent through ODPEM because that's a government agency and that has strict oversight, right, of how monies are going in. Then you have the in-kind donations where people are sending in barrels and boxes and you name it. If you're sending it, and so most of these are going through various organizations, not-for-profit organizations, right? And people. They have their people on the ground who, so if say it's a Jaja Foundation, they have their connections on the ground who will ensure that it is cleared and it goes where it is supposed to go. Not only go where it's supposed to go, but representatives from here also go down and they are a part of the clearing of these barrels and so on and how they are being dispatched. You have people who are doing it on their personal level, whether they're sending to family or groups of people have just put together. So those are kind of sidebar things. You're doing that on your own. But for most of the organizations that ensure that they're sending to people who have their tax registration, all the required documentation in place, where you're sending it to companies that are legit and can go with their documents to clear and so on. So invariably, are you hearing of any mishap? If you're hearing of any mishap, I believe, because I lived in Jamaica long enough before I came to this country, that there will be loopholes where people will break, right? But there are systems in place, and if people adhere to the policies that are there, you don't have much problem. So that's how I know it is being done. It's not a case where things just send and nobody who pick it up or somebody just pick it up. No, everybody is accountable to each other. There's a proper accountability for what is sent and who it's going to, who the consignee is. And the consignee can't just be somebody with a name. You have to have your requisite paperwork in place before you can go receive nothing from no wharf. Pretty much. Right now, yesterday I ordered a forklift and I ordered a 40-foot container. So our organization are partnering with people in Jamaica, some reputable companies in Jamaica. We here are receiving donations. Tomorrow morning, the 40-foot container is coming right at the entrance of our property there. And we will be loading onto the container. We have already, yesterday I spoke with the shipping company who said they want this and that from the people in Jamaica. So we had to source that so they can get it. So in everything that you're doing, you have to follow the protocols. I believe, I firmly, and there was a fracas last week, you know, with the artists and him send and what they don't send. Those things I personally don't even get into because I don't have no proof. I have insufficient information. I can only be guided by what the minister is saying, what the short snippets of video that we got, that they showed, but I really don't even bother broach that subject.
Okay. I'm concerned about the millions of dollars that have been contributed. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. Is there accountability who is the gatekeeper, who is in charge, because someone should be able to document if this individual sent 3 million, this one sent 5 million. I am just afraid that some of this money is gonna.
So so you're making reference to millions of dollars, but who are they sending those millions of dollars to? Are they sending it through the agency that is recommended, the preparedness agency? Are they sending it through them? Because you go on their website, you have routing number, all kinds of things, wire transfer, everything that we know that has a paper trail. Everything is there. So if people are sending money, you have to know what channel you're sending the money to. Who is, because you have to go account for that kind of money if it's just coming in just because. That's the only explanation I can possibly give.
Checks and balances. Yeah, I only hope they're doing checks and balances, because people are already crying out that the help that they need, even if they're not getting the food kind, they need assistance with monetary value so they could purchase stuff. And, it just bothers me. It just breaks my heart that, yes, we know there are going to be some scammers, because whenever situations like these arise, it's a potential for opportunists to take advantage of folks who are in need. It's very, very hard.
Yes.
But I am just a bit concerned,
And I
gatekeeper who's in charge. Yes.
I understand.
Because it would be hard to know that you're sending your hard-earned few dollars. These are hard times. We're having hard times here, too. This is no peaches and cream for us. We are putting up our boots by the straps and closing our eyes to make sure, we can send something to help. I know with our organization, our worldwide organization, 3 weeks in a row, we lifted a special offering for earmark for that project. And each church is responsible for lifting that offering. So that is going to go to our conference, our Northeastern Conference, because we have several conferences.
Right.
But our money is going to go earmarked to that conference. And I believe they will be sending it to the conference, the main conference out there, or they may divide it up, to the areas that have been badly damaged. And that way people will be able to do their restructuring, get food and stuff like that, because the devastation, especially in St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Trelawney, Manchester, there are a couple of other places that they've been hit very, very bad. And from what I understand, there is water that is still rising from underneath, apparently, and Melissa disrupts something underneath, so there's water rising. So, how are people going to rebuild when water keeps rising? These people have to be displaced. Is it something to do with the land, taking their land? I mean, I don't know. You hear so many stories, but for the time being, we just have to be concerned about the folks who are displaced. They have no place to live. Where are they going to go? Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them.
Hi, Pat, we can take it one day at a time.
It's hard. Yes, it's hard, Lady D.
Yes,
it's hard.
One day at a time.
But we just have to keep praying and hoping that, there will be some kind of resolution and real quick before people, just succumb. And if they're not getting the help they need, the social work aspect, people are going to need help, because the mental health is going to kick in. We know there quite a few people out there who are already suffering from mental health challenges, and depression is gonna kick in. Oh Lord!
Yes, it's a
Oh,
lot.
Lady Dia, it just makes me so overwhelmed.
Well, bless you,
Anyway,
Patty. We continue to
you're quite
pray.
welcome.
And I'm just
Yes.
saying to persons who are listening, if you want to donate, we are packing the
Yes.
container over the weekend, and we are supposed to be sending it off on Monday. So if you would like,
Okay.
there are some hard black plastic containers with yellow tops. Most of you would know them. They're square in shape. You can pack your supplies in it and take it to us, because that's how we have asked people to do. You put them in that black hard plastic container with the yellow top on it, and you pack your little supplies in there for them and then take them over. So if you'd like to drop them off tomorrow at 3350 56 Seymour Avenue, right next to by the church, the container is going to be dropped there. And you do your shopping and drop them off there, and then we're sending them to Jamaica with some of the companies that are there that we do business with. So just letting everybody
All
know.
hands on deck.
So blessings to you,
Everybody's
Patty.
doing their part.
Yes.
Likewise, Lady D, and as usual, it's a good program.
Thank
Okay.
you. Okay. Blessings.
You're welcome.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Yes. So just letting you know. Yes, Mr. King?
Yes, well, Auntie Pat, from day one, Mr. Mackenzie advised everyone not to bring your money to anybody. So if me think I'm going to take up my $1 million and donate it to somebody where me can't keep track of, unfortunate for me. But Mr. Mackenzie said it from day one. Odd time. Odd time.
Yes.
Do not take your $1 million over to nobody because them said them are going to Jamaica. You say, oh, bring this one, go do something. No. From day one.
Thank you, sir.
And he said it again, unless you have your personal family member or a friend who you want to help, then you can do that. But if you want to do it to the larger public, through them. And yes, I remember when it reached 1 million US, the Prime Minister was giving a quote on a daily or a weekly basis. But I remember when it reaches the 1 million US, it probably gone at 20 by now, I don't know. But yes, all you got to do, Auntie P, go on all these things and subscribe to them. We're going to have to subscribe to get the information and keep track, because that's how I keep track. Half of Westmoreland has been burning from was it yesterday it started? Nothing out yet. But the Bluefields hillside caught somebody set it afire.
I saw that. Yes, I saw that, and I'm like, oh no. I saw it.
The government they will never be able to eradicate Board House. Talking from my district, which is Westmoreland, there is no way, there is no government gonna come that eradicate Board House, unfortunately. So all the Board Houses will be sorted out and they will be built back. Going forward, I was watching this woman about land reform down in Westmoreland. Well, yes, Westmoreland need land reform.
Yes,
because otherwise we have to go back to the Board House where we move on a Sunday on the back of the cart where the tractor, the pulley or the donkey or the horse are pulley.
The mobile homes.
That's a Westmoreland and also Westmoreland I go stay because that's how it stay from the umpteens a year. So Board Houses will be erected.
Thank you.
If you want concrete, you're going to have to sell back land, do your best.
All right, sir. Thanks for the PSA.
Welcome.
Bye. Okay, we're wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. But do you recall that I shared that a gentleman had done a video on his YouTube channel where he was driving by and he saw a couple, the Bennetts, old couple, they're Rastafarians, and the wife had a fall and he had made an appeal on his channel as he talked to them that he would like to take her to the doctor because she said, her hip was paining and all of that. So he had taken her to the doctor. We saw the video and so on. While I'm at work today, a member of my church called me and she said, Lady D, you remember that couple you talked about the other day? I said, yes. She said, well, a video came out and the wife has died. I said, what? So I just opened up the video a while ago and Mr. Bennett looks so sad because you can tell that they loved each other. But I guess maybe she developed other complications there. And so she passed. And they sleep in the car, same way. Nothing has changed. See? Everything same with the zinc behind him right there and stuff. It's just hard. So, in all of it, people's lives are shifted, man. Shifted out of whack. Hi. But we pray for our nation, pray for those who have to sleep out a door, pray for those who are, the conditions are so unsanitary. And now I saw a company that came into Jamaica. They are setting up some kind of irrigation thing to flush out the water from like a part of the river so that they can get clean water and so on. Because I saw people actually washing into a murky looking water. But they need to wash them clothes where them a go. These are the things that, when you see them, you say, but may have water, may have light, may have food, may not looking out in the stars unless me choose to go to the door, go look. It's just hard. But I want to just bless everybody. Chris Wilby comes up next. And I don't know what he's having on the hot topic this evening. I didn't get a chance to look, but I'm sure it's a topic that's going to knock our sock off. So Chris Wilby, see you in a minute. But thanks to everyone for tuning in. And don't forget to click the like button before you leave. Click the like button before the show ends. Thank you so much for tuning in. All courtesy of Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nareed Avenue in the Bronx. And Fit FM, they'll be hearing my voice tomorrow. Yes, so today's show will be broadcast on their platform tomorrow. So we are thankful that those of you who are bouncing back in Trelawney, everything in due time, all will be well. DL, in my head, DL, I'm listening myself and I'm saying, is that him? But I didn't want to go any further. I didn't call no name and based on where that conversation was going. But I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so. Anyhow, that's a sidebar thing with DL and I. But I want to say thanks to you for tuning in today. And I am looking forward. Oh, Chris will be sent out his thing. What is he doing? I don't see no special anything there. But I'm looking forward to being back on Monday. So you bring everybody, come over here Monday. Okay? Carry them, come. Let's have great conversation, music, and information, and laughter. And I'm sending you now to go boil up some breadfruit. If you can, do the cold stove. Then, I'll take the boiled breadfruit. But I wouldn't mind you go do it for me. Okay? Go to the door, go set up your coal stove. Have a great weekend and be kind to someone. And remember, come drop off stuff. By the way, I hear that Jamaicans, because we know Jamaican people, they don't like old broke. So if you are planning PSA, please don't send no old clothes. Go give them. They don't want it. Jamaica people don't really do old. They don't do worn. They don't do used, and they tell you when you're sending barrel to them, and they complain when they get the things. They tell you that things might hard, but them no one look like all broke. So we have put the call out there and say, hey people, If you're sending, please, is either you go out, go buy, or if it's a one wear, but them no want nothing all. And it's just so it go. And they tell you what they don't want. And it would make 1 sense we pack up a container of old brook, go give people. No make no sense. But anyway, love to all of you. Thank you for being here. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez Green. And I just want to say that, I'm going to get on home now. But while I'm saying I'm going to get on home now, I'm thinking that I should also say, me a con go on round. Me a galang round. Me a con go up. Me a go down. Me a go on in. Me a go down so. Me a go round. Did I miss any? Every week I ask and nobody helping me here. Which one? I don't think I missed any. Thank you for being here with me. A lot of blessings and love to all of UNO, because we love UNO and we wish nothing but the best for you. So tons of blessings, everybody. Do you know where your children are? God bless and keep you. I'm out of here.
Hold on tight, but not let go, never. From the day you're stepping on my world, my whole life twists, my heart just twirl. You bring peace where me never know, so me tell myself, never let you go. Your love sweet, your vibe so clean. Your love make me feel like king. Even when the days move slow, me hold on, never let you go.
Me see friend come, me see friend flee.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ital stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority. When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday morning runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D.